Hello, and welcome to day 57 of the 100 Days of Transmissions. And I've just been having a little chuckle with the theme for today. So, spreading tranquility, which of course sounds beautiful, is beautiful. The feeling of tranquility is beautiful because it's the feeling of ourself, what we're always looking for, what all these transmissions are supporting us to recognize. But the thing that's making me chuckle is we've just been watching Benedict's Mysterious Society. Is that what it's called? Um, and it's the second season where his brother has been using a, a mind trick and like using his hands and using language to uh, change neural pathways so that people have a false sense of happiness. So essentially, he was creating a cult and having people like doing this magic on people and having them become happy. Um, and I won't say anything more about what happens because I don't want to spoil the punchline. But it just made me smile because so he's basically got this plan that he's going to make the whole world happy. He's going to spread this technology throughout the whole world, and everyone is going to be happy. Um, and yeah, so a bit like spreading tranquility, which was the phrase that came up. And actually, when it came through, I was like, "Huh, isn't that like what we've just been watching on the TV?" And they were like, "Yeah." But it's worth talking about because on that TV show, that Curtin, the brother who's responsible for this technology, um, he uses phrases which are often used in this understanding. So he's talking about, looking within for the happiness within. This is what you've been looking for all your life. This is the wholeness you've been looking for. All these things that I find myself saying. A nice pink refresher juice. It's lovely. Um, so he says all these things which are very similar to what I say, what other people say in this exploration. Um, and it's kind of funny because of that. It's also kind of not funny because it then puts this understanding back in the realm of the idea that it's cultish or that it's some kind of brainwashing. And I had that fear, I had that concern when I first came into it. It's like, this is going to make me weird. This is going to make me disconnected. It's going to brainwash me. I'm going to lose my uh, intellectual capacity. I'm going to be like a zombie. All these kinds of fears are very normal to come up in the early days of the exploration. And what's really important to me that we distinguish between in terms of what Curtin was doing on the Benedict TV show, which was essentially putting a false layer of happiness over everything. So nothing was ever a problem. It was all perfect and everyone's smiling all the time and it's all so tranquil and calm and joyous and oh my god, isn't it all amazing? And and that's again something often people think when they come into this exploration and you suggest that it's possible to feel happy all the time. It's like, well, that's not natural. There's a knowing in us that says, no, that's weird. That's fake. That's not real. Like I don't want to be happy if someone I love has died or if somebody's upset about something. So it's brilliant that we've got that inner guidance within us that knows that that's false. That's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for, hey, it's all good. I'm all happy, which is what they were creating on the TV show. What we are looking for is that inner knowing of happiness, tranquility, contentment, okayness, while the foreground experience of feelings and emotions will go up and down. And we will have things we love and we'll have things we don't love, and we'll have things we say yes to and we'll have things we say no to, and we'll have things that delight us and things that have us cry and things that make us angry. And so the full range of the foreground experience is maintained. It still continues as it always has done, if not becoming more accessible and more fulfilling, more enjoyable. the tranquility, the genuine permanence of happiness, okayness, contentment, tranquility is the knowing of our essential nature. And that is what we're looking for. That is the wholeness. That is um, the understanding of the unnecessary suffering that goes over the top of all those pure emotions that are available. So yeah, so it did make me smile that this was the theme that came through for today, spreading tranquility, because of that TV show, because of the connotations it comes with, because it's so aligned with the fears that come with this exploration. And therefore, in order for us to be able to have this conversation and recognize there's something different than that TV portrayal and the mind's imagining of, oh, I don't want to be happy all the time. Like that's not real. That's not, and yeah, absolutely, it's not real. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're going for. That's not, it's not the outcome. It would be impossible. It would be impossible unless it was done in a fake way, like it was on the TV show, in order to suppress everything else and just have a flat line of, oh, I'm so happy and joyful. So, um, if ever that's been a concern of yours, I'd love to hear your experience with that, and what, either, did you have realizations that helped you move through that? Did you have somebody supporting you with that? Did you just keep exploring anyway because it made so much sense, and you just said to the mind, it's all right, we're gonna keep going? I don't know. Yeah, tell me what's been your experience with that. Um, but yeah, what we're really wanting is that background knowing of okayness. So we're going to spend 15 minutes together if you want to, of course, in this transmission of spreading tranquility. And I am going to begin without further ado, given I've chatted away for quite a lot, 7 minutes already, and I've just been nattering about TV shows. So, but I hope that's helpful. I hope that's kind of helped distinguish between how the mind imagines things will go, which is how the TV show portrayed it, and how it actually is. Um, yeah, any other questions you've got on that, or any concerns, just ask, because unless we ask, we can't clarify. So powerful to ask questions. So much love. Thank you for being here. And yeah, let's sit together for 15 minutes of spreading tranquility. have stayed there a long time. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Much love. See you tomorrow.